doing tonight? Welcome to Courtesy Flash. Hope you guys enjoyed that fine opening song there by wonderful Christopher Palmer. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Mr. Tex this entire time had his headphones unplugged, and he kept trying to tap me on the back. He kept trying to get my attention. I was not even... He just stared at me every time I looked at him, and I didn't know what he was trying to tell me.
I kept trying to tell Mike things, and he just kept dancing.
Yes.
It was different.
It was different. Well, I was having a good time. I didn't know you couldn't hear anything, because when I plugged your headphones in...
I just presumed this was
heard everything just fine.
I just presumed this was another Mike moment where it was just going to be cursed.
You just you straight up pulled the headphones right out of the mixer. Like, you just went, where's the end of this cable? Went
Yeah.
Well, it's all good, man. Welcome to Courtesy Flush. Tonight we don't have a camera, unfortunately. We seem to have a...
broke.
Yeah.
It is making a broke.
The camera works fine. It's the HDMI cable part that's unfortunately not working. The connection. But yeah, that is a wonderful track there by Christopher Palmer called Strings and Bondage, and it's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, Tex couldn't hear any of it because I wanted to share it with him. I'll share it with you after stream.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
we listen to all sorts of weird music and scoring anyways.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of this stuff to send you, so it'll be all good. So yeah, with that said, hey, Goat, why don't you launch us into this game and get us some more copyrighted music?
Hi there.
Preferably music that would probably actually get me a strike.
Jeff Bezos.
Did you, by chance... oh, yeah, let me turn the computer audio up. Yeah, I think it was the last one, right?
Nope, it was this one. We are in the military base.
Military base?
The military base has
Yeah,
arrived.
let me bring the screen over so you guys can see. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Dead Enclave, guys.
I finally get to see a stream live, says Jack. Hey, welcome, Jack. How's it going?
Hi there.
Yeah, the tags thing, I don't know what to put for tags. We actually do have a tag for Scrombles, funny enough, like on Twitch. Like, we have generated enough Scrombles that they have actually made a tag just for Scrombles. You could type it in and see it for yourself.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I think we're the only we're the only channel that probably even uses that name, if anybody does.
Oh,
So walk us through what we're doing, Goat.
Yeah, what
walk
are we
us.
doing here?
What? Just catch us up, just for
Okay.
people who are just now tuning in.
All right, so Scrombles has been traveling the wasteland, as you all know. And right now, we're at this old military base where a new generation of super mutants is rising up. And we're going to go here and we're just going to kill them. Starting by donkey punching these giant mutant mole rats, I guess. That seems like a thing to do.
Yeah, and that's it.
For now, so there's I think there's one more level that goes down that way
Okay.
where we fight Melchior, the boss of the new mutants.
And then once we take out these new mutants, do we then get to fight the old mutants?
No, that was what Scrombles 1 did.
Oh, Scrombles 1 beat the old mutants, and so now the new mutants are here causing problems
some
again.
some of these guys are survivors from the Master. Some of them are just a whole new generation of people, because there's some vats here.
Yeah. Ow!
That these fuckers have found, and they're starting to dip more people into them. But it's a smaller scale operation. No one's really noticed, and
Yeah.
they're a lot stupider in general too.
It sounds like they don't really know what's going on either.
Well, it's like the Chad Master had like psychic powers and shit, right? Remember?
Oh, he's deciding to use weapons.
Yes. So these guys are led by a guy called Melchior,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have psychic powers, but he can just summon monsters out of a pile of goop like it's World of Warcraft or something. It's not really as cool, but this is basically just an optional late game dungeon.
They were always slogs, these, but there's always a good, better, best way of doing it. But power armor typically comes into play when it's super mutants, just because they can just murder you.
Yep.
They can literally see pretty much like in Fallout 3 they could see like halfway across the fucking
Well, in
map.
Fallout
'Cause I
3,
hear them like, oh, what is that noise?
Fallout 3 super mutants are a joke.
They're easy to kill.
Yeah, they're like raiders that are easier to hit.
Yeah, because they have a high hitbox, which is something you'll notice about my Scrombles playthrough is I probably will have to be reminded to use VATS because I never use it.
Fuck VATS.
I
in
never
Fallout
use
3.
it for anything because I mod it with guns that I like that I feel are appropriate for the setting
And handle.
and so if you shoot somebody in the head, it's quite literally like a headshot, and everyone's like, well, that makes the game easier. It's like, no, it doesn't. They can shoot me in the head and kill me instantly too. They do it all the time. The idea is not to get seen, you know. The wasteland. You don't want to go up in here and fight all these people. You can also get a Doom mod too, so you can be the Doom guy in Fallout.
That's
You
hilarious.
can get Doom guy in any damn game.
Yeah, but Doom guy in Fallout's even, you get the power armor, so you can really kind of make him look way crazier, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah, plasma gun. That's no bueno. These guys might just fuck us up.
Zalcion says, I'm making a kit bash of a hovercraft that carries a medium-range radar and was looking for names. Any suggestions? Jackie Chan.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Jackie Chan, that's a good one. Scoobling. Hey, how's it going, Diggs? It's just scoobling along. Yeah, our camera is, unfortunately, the HDMI cable, or the connection is out, so I'll have to replace that. Replace the connection, I should say. I'm not replacing that camera. Look, if Panasonic wants to keep on making parts for these old cameras, I am going to keep on holding on to it till it's, like, just nothing left. Till it's like Thanos snapped.
Thanos snapped?
Yeah. Dude, you know how expensive a 1080p camera is today? It's, like, insane now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, God, everything's expensive. I remember when they thought that, graphics cards would go down in price.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, well the crypto crash, graphics cards would go down in price.
NVIDIA was just like...
Yeah, they didn't budge an inch. They didn't budge an inch. It was just like, nope.
Yeah,
we know
nope.
you need this, gamers.
You need us. Everyone's looking at AMD, and AMD's like, dude, don't look at me. We're struggling so
AMD's
hard over
like-
here, please.
AMD's like, we tried.
It's very hot over here, guys. No, what are those things you're fighting?
Super mutants.
The little pink things.
Mole rats.
Mole rats, yeah. That's what somebody asked.
Or, no, pig rats. Mole rats in classic Fallout are like the size of a super mutant.
Okay, pig rats.
Yeah. AWAC Chan.
Yeah. Yeah, Jackie Chan's a good one because, Rumble in the Bronx. Him fighting that fucking
That's
hovercraft.
classic. And then there were those Armor of God movies.
I want to watch those with you.
I've
never seen them.
I've seen one of them. I remember where there's a fight in a wind tunnel. There's a fight in a
I'm
wind
gonna spit
tunnel.
my tea out because I just remembered the same fight.
The fight in the wind tunnel is hilarious because they keep changing the direction of the wind tunnel, so he's Supermaning around and punching people. It's all on wires, but it looks hilarious.
Hey guys, do you know where we can find in the United States a streaming of Armor of God on whatever streaming service? Because we're willing to go look for it, but
Well, there's a torrent of places where we can look, Mike.
I don't want to go to a place of scum and villainy.
You're from Cleveland.
I know, it's a different kind of scum and villainy. You got to give us. We got some class
I've never
up there.
seen someone so angry in customer service.
Oh, no.
In where?
In that diner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I was like,
Wiping the table with such vindication. You're like why?
That guy, it was as if I wrote a scene and said the man is obviously angry without saying anything, and I had written that in his stage direction. Like the person was upset, and I was like, Mike, did I offend this guy? And Mike's like, no, this is Cleveland.
Yeah. I just said this is Cleveland. I when he was acting as rude as he was, it was like I didn't care. My brain was like, yeah, this is how people talk here.
Yeah,
but then
no,
you were like, hey, did I do something wrong? I was like, what do you mean? Oh, you mean the guy? Yeah, no, he's just an asshole who works here. He doesn't like this job and he hates everyone who comes in here. He's a diner worker in downtown Cleveland. And that's my personal thought of that, because I was like, it's like everyone else who works in the service industry in the city. They all act like that, except for the roast beef place. Those places are always really nice.
Well, it's because that's an easy job. Everyone loves roast beef.
Yeah. There's one that's in an alleyway downtown Cleveland that's pretty well known. I'm fairly certain it's I have to ask, like, how it keeps itself in business when half the city doesn't know it's there.
It's because the other half does.
Yeah, it's the half with money, because I do see nice cars out in front of it. I'm not going to name it because I don't want to.
You don't want to ruin it?
I don't want to ruin anything because I don't know. I mean, I worked in the area, so I didn't know if it was like a secret spot or not. I learned my lesson a long time ago with secret spots in Little China in Cleveland. A lot of friends were upset that I was telling people where it was.
Well, you can't tell people where the good shit is.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I was just trying to be friendly. Hey, how's it going, Zen? Hello. Yeah, Cleveland won't mind. Yeah, exactly. Cleveland won't mind, says Bernard. Yeah. Oh, it's on YouTube? Thanks, Jake. You can watch it on YouTube.
That's awesome.
Yeah, whenever we can watch it. Tex is currently playing a bunch of different games, trying different things out, having a good old time.
Doing my best.
Yeah. The entire movie with English subs. Thank you very much.
Scrombles punch.
I think I remember seeing the first one on VHS and the second one as well on VHS. I only remember seeing the third one in college, but I wasn't paying attention. I was editing. You'll see that's a very common theme with movies with me that I've seen. When did you watch most of them? In college while I was editing. I just wanted to immerse myself in the film program. I didn't want to, just go home and play video games at the end of the day like everyone else was doing at the time. Not trying to throw shade on anybody, but, I actually wanted to just, get out there and do shit. And I had, like, a very limited knowledge of, like, actual movies, It's all the American movie classics.
American movie classics? I remember that. Also Turner movie classics. TMC.
Yeah, that's right. I did just say AMC, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain just must be fried or something.
It happens.
Yeah, my open mic place got killed by COVID, too.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, I was out of town when it happened anyway, so. But it's like it's one less thing to come back to if I'm ever around there again.
It didn't really kill that hot dog place in Cleveland that you can put anything on, like the Cheerios and donuts on your hot dog and stuff. Yeah, they have a cursed hot dog joint in Cleveland because of course they do.
Of course they do.
And it's
not
still
just
open.
You.
Well, I think it's also open because it's an open mic thing.
Open mic? That's, if you ever start a podcast, Mike, that's what it should be called.
The open mic.
And it's just 5 minutes of Mike going like, you know what I don't like about mustard? And it has nothing to do with mustard. It's like a 5-minute rant about how you have to go buy it.
It would be a rant. I don't think that'd be a podcast. You want me to just make
I
rants?
think that stops most podcasters.
Well, it's been 10 minutes. I think that's long enough for this podcast.
No, you just get to 10 minutes and you just cut it at 10 minutes no matter what you say.
Yeah.
If you're mid-sentence.
My fucking phone cuts out. Sorry.
And we got them.
Yeah, gourmet hot dogs. It's not gourmet, Kai. I promise you that.
Gourmet. It's gourmet.
Not far
Hard
from
tea.
it.
Hard tea.
It's bar S sausages, so it's a step above their hot dogs.
Yeah, bar S sausages actually contains whole pieces of pork, not just shavings of it.
Yeah, that's the part of the factory that's got like the velvet rope.
I think bar S hot dogs are like what would happen if you rolled silly putty on the floor of a meatpacking plant.
It's like
That's what I mean. Just picked up all the pieces.
You know, it's funny when I was a kid and saw that Play-Doh commercial, and I was like, you know I should eat Play-Doh, but they make those fucking little things on TV look so appetizing. I'm like, it looks like candy or
Yeah,
something.
no, they taste like Poseidon salty butthole.
Oh, I know. I've tried.
You think they have to like flavor all that just so like kids don't eat?
I think you're right, but they didn't stop my little cousin changing their diaper, and it did not process in their body. It came out the same.
I remember like years and years ago, I was watching a documentary
Yeah.
on them getting ships and wrecks off the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
And they found a cask. They found a whole bunch of casks under there.
Yeah.
And they said, well, these casks can be full of one of two things. One is tar, because tar was stored in these casks, and the other is opium. Now, if it's real opium, you could bring that up from the ocean floor and sell that to medical salvage. They will turn that into medical-grade painkillers, and it's still worth something, even if it's from 150 years ago.
Yeah.
And so on this documentary, they were saying, we need to bring this up and test it to see which is which, to see if it's worth salvaging. And so they said, well, there's only one way to test. And I thought it was like they were showing, no, they were going to show a lab test. And I thought it'd be funny if they said, hey, there's only one way to test. And you see the guy like take out a pipe and fill it with a scoop from the barrel, and he lights it up.
Ugh.
And you see him cough hard for like 10 minutes. And he's like, tar! And they're like, yeah, he's smoked a lot of barrels.
Christ.
So wait, he didn't just put it under a microscope or
I said,
get it
what if?
analyzed?
I said,
Yeah,
what if?
Oh, okay. Sorry, in my head, I thought you said he opened it. I was paying attention to Scrombles and listening. I apologize.
It's all right.
Scrombles is taking a break to heal.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like what you were doing with all this stuff. But I like right in the middle of that, I missed that what if. I just heard he just cracked it open and went, yeah, this is tar.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, what?
No, scientists aren't that dumb.
I
mean,
would certainly hope not. They wouldn't last very long.
Like, there was an era of
There's
science.
so many rocks you can lick.
They're just free.
You said there was a scientist?
There's a lot of dumb in science. One moment, my health insurance is like, you need to pay your bill right now.
Yes.
Fun.
Pay bill.
Miners don't die.
All right, so he's going to go disappear now. Yeah, it's weird because we don't have the camera, so he was like, wait, do I get up and go front or whatever? No, we're good. We don't have a camera set up. Assume spherical cows.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, yeah.
There's one more.
Yeah, it's just standing right there.
He's just standing all
When he
alone.
comes up the elevator, I'll get him.
Yeah, the wrong elevator, numbnuts. Scrombles punch. Oh, wait, no. Scrombles punch.
Geologists would look uncomfortable at that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Why must they make geologists uncomfortable? I don't know.
Geology.
Flamethrower guy.
Hey, Winter, how's it going? Yeah, Zenthar just goes, ugh, dude, I need to refinance my mortgage.
Ah, yes, adulthood.
Oh my god.
Dude, these climbing rates are killing me.
No, it's just my insurance was like, you didn't pay.
Pay
the
now.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like now? And they're like, till the end of day. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
hour.
Well, it was also like, you know how American doctors are. They'll pull the fucking cord once you pull that insurance off, dude.
Oh, no, I have a pending medical thing. I can't have them fuck it up right now. So I'm just sitting there like, please don't do this.
No, as soon as you pass that payment, and you'll be fine because it's only the first.
You know how it is. These guys are sons of bitches.
And my
Oops.
birthday's coming up on the 9th, and they're already sending me, you should go to the doctor things. And I'm like, which doctor? Because I haven't set one up. I just got you guys.
That's horrible.
You should go to the doctor. Your birthday's coming up.
Fuck you.
Are you going to give me a discount?
No.
That's my question. And I was like, what's the point of telling me this? Oh, it's so you can have another excuse for me to click on an ad so I can go to your website. So you can justify all the traffic.
This is a 5.56 millimeter pistol, but it's not based on an AR pistol. It's based off the Blade Runner gun.
Yeah. Decker's
Yeah.
gun. Deckard.
Deckard.
Yeah.
I could have sworn. Oh.
You're getting old. See a doctor.
Fuck you.
Brain Dead Guru is like, I've paid medical bills you people wouldn't believe.
Oh, God. No, I just get mad because you're sitting there with your...
Sitting there what?
Well, just trying to... It's like, you need to pay a bill. My insurance is outrageous anyways. And they're like, you need to pay your bill. And I'm like, I'm trying to pay my bill. And they're like, I don't know how you didn't pay your bill. And I'm like, I tried. It's on auto pay. And they're like, I disagree.
You're probably trying to welch on it.
I just now remembered that YouTube thought we actually had copied Rutger Hauer. Time to die.
Yeah, it's just like...
It really was so realistic.
It was so realistic.
All right, time to go fuck up Milky Way.
All because I synced it to his lips.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I wanted it to
Doesn't
look
matter.
cool.
None of this matters. All right, we're not gonna fuck around with the Scrombles punch, probably.
Probably. Where we go? What's this?
So this is the final end of the military base. Remember how there was that guy like, when he comes up the elevator, I'm gonna crush him. Well, that's the elevator to Melchior, the leader of the super mutants here.
All right.
So he likes to summon animals out of goop for no reason.
He can summon animals out of goop.
Yes, no reason, no foreshadowing. Just he's got a stage
D&D BB.
He's got a
Big Bad
stage
Evil Jedi.
magician persona for no reason. It's just Fallout 2 is full of shit like this.
Oh.
I feel like it kind of had a mild Rick and Morty effect from
Thank
1
you for
to
the
2.
courtesy. Welcome to the courtesy flush, man.
At level 4.
Hey, Crowan, you still playing Star Wars: The Old Republic? Is it? You mean like the online one? No, I actually have. I've played a lot of it, but I've not been playing it. I haven't played it in a long time. I've only got like 2 more characters on either side to just beat the game with, and then I've beaten it with everything. But no, not really. I played Knights of the Old Republic with Naresar, and I think we've seen it on a couple of other things.
Yeah, it's
I
not...
warned you, clothing attack. That's not a. That's a laser.
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
He's
So,
doing his best.
Ideally, you want to let him
42?
summon shit so you can get more XP.
Damn.
Practice. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, he did summon it. All right.
They summoned a death claw to fight you.
Yeah, he'll summon several.
Oh
And then he'll
god.
summon waves of progressively weaker monsters for no reason. Scrombles got no time for that. Oh yeah, they get multiple turns because of course they do.
Oh my god.
Yep. So,
And it's wielding a claw.
so we gotta duke it out with these fucks.
Melchior's pet.
Yeah, they're tougher than Melchior himself, as you can see.
Yeah, I've fought enemies in RPGs that had this kind of mentality where it was like the guy in the middle's weak, but his bad like henchmen are hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I actually think that's kind of fun.
It's reasonable. I mean, it's good
It's
to have some.
realistic
Well, I
enough.
mean, you think that they would have like some hinge people, persons.
Like, I'm not saying that.
Bench they thems.
No, I'm saying like you would call Goat. I'm not sure if some of these monsters here you're gonna be like, oh, what kind of junk they got? No, they're fucking like, they're just gonna tear you in half. That's
yeah,
it.
See?
Yeah, the only junk you're gonna see is their claw.
Exactly.
All right,
And then you know, that's it. You died.
You have hinge creatures, right?
Well,
and they do your things for you.
Have you ever seen like a lion like jump on like a giraffe or something? Like it's insane how fucking strong they are. Now just imagine that, but now it's a giant lizard. Yeah, fuck no, dude, you're dead. It just hits you. It doesn't even have to like do the like comic book thing where it impales you with the claw. It just backhands you and you're dead. It's like being backhanded by a dinosaur.
These fuckers. This is some bullshit, man. I gotta pop a fucking super stem every fucking time.
Yep, welcome to the game.
The craw!
Fuck you.
Star Wars The Old Republic has the best single-player stories on some of the classes of any MMORPG I've ever played since Wintry.
It's all right.
Some of them are really... Like, the Imperial Agent is probably my favorite, and as you said to me before, it was the most fleshed out, because you said that they had some kind of...
They did some good work with it.
Because it has 3 different endings.
Well, that's what I mean.
The other classes don't have that. They have, like...
There was care.
Yeah. Or I think it was, 6 different endings for that class, and then the other ones have 3 different endings, or 2. It was like light side, dark side. I'll be honest, when I was playing the Sith Warrior, I just played light side because it was contradictory and cool.
It's hilarious.
And it was cool because all the Siths are like supposed to be bad guys, and you're like, yeah, we could just reasonably go talk to them and say, hey, we need this land. And they're like, we don't ask. We're the Empire. And then I just fight them. And I'm like, hey, can we have your land? Like, sure, okay.
Why not?
And here, you know what's funny? On the light side, the same fucking fights kind of happen.
Oh, I love on the light side how you just run into stuff where you can't make things...
Republic, yeah.
You know what I mean. Where you can't make things work. I mean, no matter what, you end up with these situations where you just get, it's like, now they kill you. This is the sad ending.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
If you're wondering, Star Wars The Old Republic has the same dialogue kind of stuff as Mass Effect, but you can do it with other people. And it continues on the stories of Knights of the Old Republic. There's, characters from the first 2 games in there, and I've never actually I got to the point where I found everyone's favorite robot, and that was about it. I didn't really like all the expansions and stuff. I just didn't really care.
I don't think many people did. I knew a lot of people who just played the game, played through 1 or 2 of the main storylines, and that's all they had.
Hey, we got the Gauss pistol.
You're right, Samurai. Lawful evil is a thing too. No, I 100% think that more Empire people should be lawful evil, not fucking super bad guy Satan step on you fucking bad guys.
Betrayal Traitoris.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Betrayal Traitoris is a good guy. He just happens to have a traditional Sith name.
Agent 083. Thank you for the thanks for the sub, man.
All right, so
Welcome
let's
back.
read the logs now that we have all of them.
But yeah, if you're gonna have henchmen, giant death claws are good. Or you need if you were to have henchmen, you have fucking Agent 47 dudes.
You'd want somebody who could be discreet.
So
Yeah.
the Enclave was coming in to so basically they tested some FEV and then they're like, this
Colonel
is fucked.
Sanders sent
Yes.
Colonel
and then Captain Picard with
Pickard.
K.
Pickard.
Yeah, it's a reference though.
Oh, it's not, no, dude, it's Pickard, Mr. Pickard,
Mr. Jean-Luc Pickard.
Mr. Jean-Luc Pickard.
Fuck's sake.
Anonymous gifter, just
What
give
is
just
this user
5
interface?
subs out.
What is this
willy
user
niller.
interface?
Thank you for the courtesy.
Okay, I guess I can't read the level 3. Oh, there we go.
You can read code.
Yep, so they basically had a bunch of fucking workers here and they started to mutate into super mutants and kill all the guys.
Yeah.
So
this guy's like my bee.
Yep, so then they're explaining that this was a FEV test all along.
It was a FEV test all along.
Yep.
Scrombles can't read.
Yeah, but we can.
Yeah, but why?
Pretty pictures.
We must think like Scrombles. You must focus your mind and be Scrombles.
I don't know how we're supposed to get over there.
Yeah. It's probably there's an elevator there, so it's probably like an elevator on this floor. Yeah.
How do you get there though?
No idea. And Night Owl just did a 5 subs as well. Thanks for the courtesy, guys.
Night Owl, I don't know who you are or what you want, but thanks.
Well,
Thank
it's
you, Night
train
Owl.
time once again. 100 pennies. Thanks for the courtesy. Yeah, actually, now that since you guys are doing all these flushes, I guess I could tell you some stuff that we
That's
have.
a lot of flushing.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, for next Wednesday, instead of an MRE stream, we play a Star Trek board game.
Oh boy.
Would you two be interested in doing that next Wednesday? You don't have to do it next Wednesday now if you don't want to. I want you to have to, like...
I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I just have to make sure to get my camera set for it. But yeah,
Yeah.
because I would like to set it up on the table because we actually had another board game on Courtesy Flush. It was uploaded directly to Courtesy Flush. It's not even under a live tab if you wanted to find it. Where we played a race car game, and it looked really cool. Like I set it up really nicely, and it was I did that remotely back in Cleveland. So I want to do something like that again. My mom got me the Star Trek board game for Christmas, or for my birthday actually, and it's basically Star Trek the original series trivia.
Oh boy.
I know some.
You want me to go get some cards and test you a little bit?
I guess.
Yeah. I wish I had like a Fallout version of this because that'd be
Sure. No, I mean,
way cooler.
Depends on the lore.
Alright, time to go to San Fran and sell all this crap. Then we're gonna go to the Raider base and see if we can break into that. Let's go. No, I would not like to fight a pack of Deathclaws. Thank you.
Yeah, my mom got me this for my birthday, and one of these. So one of these cards are basically the. These are like the easy. These are supposed to be the easy questions because the questions I had started reading to you the other day, those are actually the end game questions, and it's scary because in all the reviews of this, nobody liked those questions because they were so specific, but Tex was nailing every fucking one of them.
Wow, it's almost like he's seen Star Trek a million times and has like genius level memory.
What was it like? The question was like, what did the crew of the space station say when the cloud was coming through? And Tex was like,
Yeah.
because that's
generally.
exactly right. But no, they said, oh, they got to send a signal through all languages.
Yeah,
And it's
they
like,
tried
no.
to communicate and all that other stuff, but that's standard Star Trek. No, the guy was screaming in a spacesuit and he almost hit everything.
Yeah, the guy running away from the cloud, we were all rooting for him as he was trying to scoot away. I did anyway. I was like, come on, space guy, you can make it. It's like Space Station 13. Yeah. Hey, Thorax, how's it going?
Hi, Thorax.
Hello, Thorax.
You have drawn Worf's barrel, move back 3 spaces, the barrel that crippled him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
Lay flat and have an awkward episode.
All right, so these are the easy questions. Which crew member had a definite dislike for transporters?
In the original series, that'd be
McCoy.
Bones.
McCoy is correct.
Yeah.
In the episode Bread and Circuses, Spock describes a type of urban air pollution as moderately industrialized pollution containing substantial amounts of carbon monoxide and partially consumed hydrocarbons. To what is he referring to?
Smog and tetraethyl lead.
Literally, the answer is smog.
And tetraethyl lead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Let's see. Everyone's getting these. McCoy. Yeah, you guys are getting these good. How did Kirk's... Okay, this one's easy. Everyone knows this one. What's Kirk's fucking name everyone says that other than Captain?
James T. Kirk.
James T. Kirk, except
Jim.
for... Well, right, but there's also... What's funny is if you look in the one episode where his friend is like briefly a god and has mirror eyes, you know? And all their eyes are really watery because mirror stuff hurts. Yeah, he has a different middle initial in that one episode.
That's true.
It's on the tombstone. It's hilarious. They couldn't decide
Smonk.
yet. Smonk.
Yeah, these are the questions that they ask us in order to go warp 1. Oh, here's one for you guys. In the episode Return to Tomorrow, how did Sargon let Kirk know that he wished Mr. Spock to join the landing party? Was it a message in a bottle, a note on one of the bridge displays, or cutting off all the power to the USS Enterprise?
Cutting off all power.
Yeah, but what episode was that?
Return to Tomorrow. I know, that's the brain. That's one of those like static episodes sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is I'm trying to remember like anything else from that episode.
Oh no, the smonk one got me because I was like, I remember that line, but I don't remember the episode. All right, I'll do one more. I don't want to overdo this with just Star Trek questions.
Well, if we get it all done, like we won't have any for the thing.
This is just warp 1. You can go up to warp 4. They're all this thick stack.
Warp 4, man, that's too fast.
And then you have docking, and then you have, I think, landing party. And you have to answer those as well. And yeah, it gets harder. These are supposed to be like, you know, the kid gloves. Especially the first, like, because there's 6 questions in each card. And I just read 3 off the first one. And they were all easy anyway. Name one episode of the original series in which Kirk says, "Beam me up, Scotty."
None. He never says it.
Yeah, I never heard it.
That's correct. He never said it. That's what it says on the card, too. Okay, Goat. Because
Yes.
what are the long cylinders supported on pylons in the aft of the USS Enterprise called?
I don't fucking... they're called struts.
That's the thing that connects them. What are the little cylinders that have like the glowy bits on it? What are they called?
I'm making shit up at this point. They're called pylons.
It's a nacelle. Nacelle.
I do not ever remember them saying that word.
It's isn't nacelle a naval term?
It's a general engineering term.
Yeah.
It's just like something that hangs out connected to a spar to the main structure.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was saying nacelles. Yeah. That's why I was asking Go, because I know that they didn't really say it, but I wanted to see if he was I don't know, looking at the thing. Ooh, here's a good one for Tex. It's an easy question, but it's also one that makes you think. What was one of the 4 years of the original Star Trek series aired?
One of the original 4 years?
No, all 4 years.
All 4 years.
Yeah. I had it on my T-shirt, so I don't have it no more.
So I understand. 65, 66, 67, 68.
Man, you're just off by one. It's
Yeah,
66.
60. Yeah, shit.
But you were right. It was all 4 of those years.
I made a boo-boo.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm sad. I'm going to lay down.
They probably started filming in 65.
Well, they had Desilu for a while beforehand, but I know they had a lot of production trouble in the first season. At least that's what I'd heard.
Yeah, I need to see if they had any books about what it was like working on Desilu Productions, because other than Star Trek, I know like all the other stuff they were working on, like, was like really popular TV, but it was weird because it didn't really change much, and I'm always wondering like, what did they do in the background on all these? Like, how is this all constructed?
I cannot imagine what it must have been like to be at Desilu and just have someone come in and be like, "We're making a space show."
Yeah, I know the common factoid is that Lucille Ball was part of the reason Star Trek exists. She advocated for the show when it was being turned down as a pilot. And it's funny because I was like, you know, I feel like she would have been great on the show too. Oh yeah, there's a very good book by for Star Trek by the producers. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Desilu. Yeah, cardboard and duct tape sets. Yeah, well, gaff tape, hopefully. I don't know if they had gaff tape back then. That's a good question. I assume they did. It's been a theater staple for years.
I would presume they've had good tape for theaters for at least the 50s onward.
Yeah, using a duct tape in a film set is pretty bad because it leaves this really heavy, thick residue on everything. Whereas gaff tape leaves some residue, but it's really easy to clean off for the most part. Just don't put it on painted walls. Just unless you like having your paint come off. It's easy to rip. It's made of a special kind of like cloth kind of material. I don't know, something like that. It's thinner than duct tape, but it's better. It's the same.
Well, I know
strength.
it's got some sort of weird sheer strength to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because like a lot of stuff that I've wrapped up, including the stuff behind the TVs, all got duct tape gaff tape on it. Yeah, Lucille Ball as Diana Troy's mother probably would have been excellent.
True.
I mean, I really do like
Mrs. Roddenberry.
Yeah, Miss Roddenberry. She honestly, I did. I thought she was great in everything she did, including playing. But I also think Lucille Ball would have been great for that too.
We're gonna go kill all the hobologists.
You haven't seen an episode with her mom yet, have you, Goat?
Yeah, I did. I saw the first one.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
Well, it's very Roddenberry. It's like, oh, and then the mother-in-law comes in and embarrasses everyone, and haha, suggestive humor.
Yeah.
About Picard, picturing her naked because she's a telepath.
Yeah, she does oh, Picard, don't do that. And you're like, God, please, can you get this woman away from me?
It's just, here comes
she can read your mind.
Here comes a series of, like, ghastly women.
Yeah, and then Tex said, like, she gets actual character development in DS9 once
Yeah.
Roddenberry is dead.
Wow. Majel was great. She put up with her hack and womanizing shit of the husband. Oh, that's what Evolve
he was a
say.
womanizer, huh?
I had no idea.
Yeah, all the time.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
He had like the fucking like cool, cute actress wife that did his cringy show with him.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, like what more do you need, dude?
That was a cringy show. Come on.
Yes,
man.
it was.
Dude, I would have been so fucking into that. Look, you don't understand. I really like weird productions. They're fun.
Oh, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying it's still cringy. It has a lot of cringy moments.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially like in the third season when it was just like, it's clearly just them. It's set up like it's a stage.
Yeah, when it's like they have all these like drawn out
yeah.
close-ups and shit to just draw out
They're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last episode of the original series, he just walks into the turbo lift and it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This woman wanted to be a man,
end.
so she went crazy and killed people.
She wanted his career.
Right.
She wanted like his life. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
You know
she
that,
had issues.
The Star Trek Continues, they actually continue that scene onto the bridge, like after that happens. So you can actually watch that episode, like how it was supposed to end in the script.
I see. I understand.
Yeah, and Star Trek Continues, if you've watched the original series and you wanted to see the other 2 years, it's mostly the original writers helping out, including DC Fontana.
That's one thing that blew me away. Was like literally the showrunners, the former showrunners, like coming in and making it fantastic.
Full set and everything.
All right.
Yeah, just as we say, the first 2 episodes of Bones, 3 episodes of Bones or whatever, before they'll replace the actor for Bones, and you'll feel a lot better because.
Yeah.
Nothing against that guy, but the other guy was a way better Bones.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. But hey, you get to play Bones. I mean, that's pretty cool.
What does this guy have?
He just has a super rifle. I have
He's got a jackhammer.
A
Man.
Pancor jackhammer
Yeah.
just fucking did that to you?
Yeah, when I use a fucking Pancor jackhammer, it doesn't do shit. Some bullshit, man.
Well, he leveled himself up in Pancor.
Of course. He has shotgun surgeon and shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's a perk in this one. I think that's just a New Vegas thing. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at it go.
Gaffer tape was made by 1959, says Sasquatch Hammer. So, yeah, they must have had it. I mean, it's yeah, punch science. Rocket Man, die!
They're not even scientists, man. They're this like cult that uses celebrities to lure suckers into their weird, psychoanalysis thing. Look, any resemblance to any real organizations is coincidental.
Yeah, so Scrombles punch.
Scrombles is just punching. He doesn't even know who these people are. He just punch.
Punch. How's it going, Steel? Yeah, Scrombles punch science.
Science bad.
Level, dude.
Here's what we're gonna. I realize
Load.
I'm gonna do something a little cheesy. We do a little trolling.
Little trolling, little casual
I
trolling.
take some mentats, so I have more skill points, and I can take some different things. So now I can punch faster.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just gonna take bonus hand-to-hand attacks.
Man, I'm like watching you do this game,
Actually, we're
and
gonna
I'm
do
just sitting
this.
here like imagining myself as Bethesda, and then I'm like, okay, Fallout 3.
How did they fuck this up?
I'm like, how do you get to Fallout 3 from this?
Well, it's called watching someone else play the game once and going, I know what that is.
I should have just got Michael Kirkbride to write it. That would have been. It would have been
a lot of drugs.
Morrowind's.
That would have been a lot of fucking drugs.
Dude, that would have been a trip though. That would have been some like Fear and Loathing stuff.
All right, let's go further inside.
If you were to bring a firearm to colonize a new planet, what would you bring?
30-30.
Carabina 30.
You had to maintain it and maybe keep it functional for generations.
30-30.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can do 2 aim shots now. That's right.
And at some point, you'll make a refining process so you can make more
Yeah.
tools anyway. So
Exactly. 30-30. It'll work for 150 years. Just keep rebarreling it.
yeah. And yeah, to defend, especially in like Star Trek when they land on the planet, someone.
It's like, look, it'll kill a deer, right? It'll kill a deer. It's one of the most common deer hunting rounds in the United States. So it's about the same power as SKS pushing 7.62x39, and it gets the job done. So when someone is like, oh yeah, well, on a planet you need something to fight a giant ant the size of a house. No, you wouldn't. It's like you can kill an elephant with a car. You don't need a super ray gun to kill a giant monster. It's like you can shoot it.
Yeah,
Just blow it up.
The
Yeah.
Terry Davis meta.
Just blow it up.
Just hit it with your car. Yeah, Scrombles. No computer was too good. I need to pee.
Oh yeah. You got It's Goat's midstream pee
I hydrate.
and hydrating.
You got to do that piss jug right in front. That's how you know it's real.
Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, we're thinking of doing that board game next Wednesday. I'm not sure if we'll, if that'll actually happen, but I want to just put it out there if you guys are interested. That's something we're thinking of doing.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, but it's interesting weird.
Well, it's also because it's like a game that's so poorly reviewed, and it's because it's like the questions are fucking hard at the end. That was just Warp 1. And then you get the docking questions, and they were like super specific. Like, I know that you're pretty good at this, but I don't know if the docking question will get passed for most people, but it'll be fun to find out. How do I open door? Punch
No,
door.
Try to use tech on. You're gonna need to use tech or science.
Okay.
On the skill deck, not. All right, you're going to need to not be punching. There we go. Like that. And let's use science, and you're going to need to use it on that side bit, not the field itself.
You failed to learn anything.
All right, let's use oh, here he comes.
Science.
Science.
Oh, okay. You said tech thing, Tex?
Give it to Goat.
Okay, here you go. Here you go, Goat. I was trying to
I
scramble.
think you can repair that. You can use repair
Yeah,
that.
it's either you can use you can use science, or it is, I think you can use a tool.
Yeah, I'll come back with a toolkit. I need to first aid anyway.
You can also walk through some of those.
Yeah, I think you can walk through the red ones, but you take damage.
Yeah, and that's the issue. Is it's one of those things where you do take damage, and I mean, as I did in the first one, if you run through enough of them and you have enough,
Repair, yeah.
no, not repair. If you just have enough tank, it's hilarious.
No one doubts you're smart. Come on, dude.
Yeah. I like the little snake thing on the top. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to be? Like, what town is this?
This is Chinatown in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
In the future, where the only thing left of San Francisco is Chinatown.
That's fair.
Well, because there's a Chinese nuclear sub washes up here, and they just decide to move in.
Oh, okay. So that's supposed to be... Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he says grenade time.
Well, it's coming. Don't worry about that.
Like Snipes, thanks for the courtesy. Welcome. Yeah, you have to roll a d20 to seduce the door.
That's weird.
The door does not seem to be amused by your actions.
The door does. the door refutes your advances.
Yeah, that's like a Bard's Tale and all those like old text games would do it, because they were just like, yeah, we're not gonna put that in here. What weapon would Scrombles have in 40K?
Well, it wouldn't matter. In 40K, there'd be some other guy, and they'd be like, oh, well, this is Scrombles, too. He's
Yeah,
twice as big and twice as strong as Scrombles, and he has a sword he forged in the sun out of 8 Scrombles
Not
swords.
even that. It would just say
And-
it would just his weapon card would just his like unit card would just say like Scrombles punch, and it's like strength 10, like AP whatever the fuck, full auto. Who gives a shit? They don't even have,
Also cast 3 shields on him.
I don't think that's a 40K thing.
Yeah, no, it is for Scrombles though.
All right, yeah, fair. Hey, fair enough.
What are you trying to do, dude?
I'm trying to turn off the force field emitter.
They said repair will do it using repair.
Well, I don't have the option to. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was repair.
Repair, I think it's 0.
You did it. You shut it off.
All right. Now we do
Good
it.
job.
Yeah, Scromble's smart. Oh, all right. Here's another guy.
Well, if we're gonna go energy source for colonies, it's just gonna be what? The stuff we're trying to get from the sun.
The stuff we're trying to get
Dyson?
from the sun.
Yeah, it was like hydrogen something or other. But yeah, for spacefaring civilizations, you know, like we do scooping of the sun to get its I forget what it's
Yeah,
called.
hydrogen.
Yeah.
You don't do that to the sun. You do that to a gas giant.
Well,
Yeah,
in
you wouldn't
Elite
want-
Dangerous you do.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, you go around the star to collect the fuel.
That sounds like just solar
All right.
power.
You have you have a fuel scoop and you activate it, and we wouldn't. You guys never think to do that in like anything else? No other video game or anything does that.
No, not that I can think of. Why
No.
are there lit ass
Helium
flares?
3. Yeah, that was it. Thank you, D-Moon.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to get helium-3.
Yeah, it would just be helium-3. That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't
Oh.
figure out the word.
I see, like the Hindenburg. Well, no, that was running.
Helium-3 would be probably an aqueous solution for a power plant.
Yeah, and the Hindenburg was running hydrogen gas, which is why it went boom boom the way it did.
A lot of different versions for that, but yes.
Yeah, Bussard ram scoops. Yeah, that's it.
Damn, this fucking force field's back up.
But yeah, no, you could probably just run them on helium-3. Helium-3 powered trucks. Helium-3 powered everything. Some kind of little, probably mini nuclear
Oh,
reactor.
hey, look. The celebrities. Yeah, we're gonna go to the workshop here first. And yeah, they have their own supercomputer.
A large supercomputer. Probably the fastest looking computer you've ever seen.
All right, Scrombles, punch.
Yeah, Jake points out Traveler uses hydrogen powered ships that you can scoop off of stars.
Well, you scoop off gas giant stars. There's
Yeah. Gas giants melt, or sorry, stars would melt the Traveler ship.
Yeah.
There's also no shields in Traveler, so it's not
We've
like...
been scooping stars in Depth's game.
No, we've been scooping gas giants.
No, that's because me and Jake have both been saying stars the whole game, and you guys never corrected us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no, in Traveler, you scoop gas giants.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it's just like one of those things you just didn't realize everyone was saying.
Probably.
But yeah, I
Probably.
played Elite and Elite Dangerous, so that's why I get that in my head. Just use bombs to blow up generators, Goat. That creates a perm gap.
You know, you're right.
Yeah, I gotta bring bombs though. Let's see if he'll talk to me.
Yep, gas giants.
Hey, I got no beef with you. Just don't hurt me. No. Scrumbles hurt. So the Chinese government wants you to wipe these guys out because they're assholes. And we're doing this without being asked to, which I think would let them fuel the tanker for us. But we're going to do some more stuff first.
We're just taking things from these people?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
yeah, it's called being a hero. When you say you're a hero, you're allowed to just have things, Mike.
I understand.
You can just say, give me that.
I understand.
Like this. Give me the back of your head. Oh, that alerted someone. Oh, yeah.
See, I like those like rising doors.
I wouldn't like that. Because like in a power failure,
Yeah,
They all
you have to gotta
open.
pump the door.
no, they all open. Like it's like it would be, yeah, it's going to be either you have a door in the floor where they all open because just pressure loss,
This
or
guy
you'd have a
has, like,
door in the
thing
ceiling
that
where you'd
says-
have to like jack it open and it'd just be miserable.
Yeah, you have to open up a side panel with a rusty jack in there and
Yeah.
hope it didn't like turn into dust. The hero of Pay Me. Hey, Falkenstein. I like Elite Dangerous because I like exploring and collecting data. I have no particular like end goal or anything. I don't want like this. I could literally afford anything in the game, but I don't really want any of that stuff. It's just too much of like, if you get that shit blown up, it's just too much of a loss, too expensive. If I blow up my little tiny exploring ship, that doesn't matter. If I run into aliens, they'll get fucked. I made sure to arm my exploration ship, which is actually something most people don't do in that game.
Yeah, I mean, in Elite, it seems like a really, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people play it, but I played Elite Dangerous a little bit for myself, and I thought it was okay.
I do like the dog fighting. If you're fighting not a human being.
I hated I thought calling other people on the space phone was fun.
Yeah.
But what I hated was the warping around of yo-yoing around, like speed up, slow down. I'm like,
oh, I passed the gas giant. How? I get yes, physics. I get it.
I'm like going, okay. Let us presume, and I'm just saying this out loud. Let us presume that there is a functional and regularly applied autopilot in most cases, in military cases especially, between waypoints. That is very accurate.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's one of those things where it's like you see a game design choice and I'm like, all right. And then people are like, why don't you play these things? And I'm like, there's some yeah, oh well. That's just my response to it. Like, not for me.
No.
I feel the same way with a lot of Kerbal.
They released Kerbal Space Engine again, but this time as what is it? As early access.
Yeah.
So they released the same game with a different skin, and it's early access.
Yep. Has no multiplayer. Has none of the things they were talking about.
I love that trailer because it says it right on the bottom, and I'm just watching this beautiful trailer, and then I'm like, wait, what? You're literally just selling the same fucking game we already have. Stop. That's not cool.
I'm just waiting for the rest of the things to actually manifest.
Like what? Like the multiplayer?
Yeah.
That would be fucking cool.
That would be pretty amazing for the thing they talked about.
Yeah, it's like a thing they've been planning on doing, and then they finally get around to doing it. They're like, hey guys, sorry, we're finally getting around to doing it. It's like, wait, what about all this stuff you've been promising for like years? I have no idea. I feel like some people just make this shit up as they go along. But hey, Hello Games pulled out of that fire. They fucked up too when they released. So maybe, give these guys some time. But as it is, I would not purchase that. I was like, no thank you. I want the features that was supposed to be for the sequel. Otherwise, I'll just play the game I already have. Oh yeah, the complaints of the optimization. Yeah, there's somebody in there just being overzealous. They'll get that shit taken care of. It's just another weird ass release. Unfortunately. Star Citizen. Nobody wants to talk about Star Citizen, man, because the problem is that it just ends up with people always having like differing opinions about it. It's fine. It's a game. If you want to get into it, it's there. If you don't, then don't worry about it. You can go to the ramen shops.
You can call your car in and it'll
beep beep.
Yep.
I can call in my Space Ford Aerostar and have all my friends sit in the back seat like, wow, this feels great. I can't see anything, but this is amazing.
It's a thing.
I think you can set up like third camera, but it just feels like Halo, but not really as like fluid. I don't know, because it just feels floaty. Like no matter where I'm at, even on planets, it feels floaty. Yeah, it might just been something in the soundtrack.
Yeah.
We thought we heard something.
Ugh, nothing.
Oh, it's oh. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it'd be nice to just have all the multiplayer features, but they'll get there, man. It's just gonna take some time because they're clearly like just now starting to put this all together. Like this is like, I've seen people turn in homework late, This is clearly like, this is that simulate. This is the situation.
Good.
You're almost out of there, Goat. Just a few more. Force field off. Look, there, it worked, dude.
And
I
we're outta
helped.
here. Let's see if the she will acknowledge
Acknowledge what?
that we murdered their rivals for control of their.
Will they give you something for it?
Yeah, they fuel the tanker. See,
Oh.
they like us. Now they're saying, I guess you're not a spy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, look, watch this. If we go to... We have a reputation system. We're now idolized.
You're idolized and yeah, everyone idolizes Scrombles. We're like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
That's Scrombles. I know that shiny metal ass from anywhere.
Yes.
He's that man who punched the face off that lady.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like fucking streamers and like fucking
They
people
give
celebrating.
Us, they give us red envelopes full of cash and,
key to the city.
wonton and stuff.
Scrombles is hero. Yes.
Scrombles is hero. Now let's go sell these guns. Oh, you can't. Okay.
Scorch asks, any BPL game recommendations? Looking for something new to try.
Well,
That's a good question.
it depends on what kind of game you're
I mean,
looking
that's
for.
all.
New. He's just wants something new to try.
It's all different. I mean, there's some games that came out. The new expansion for Nebulous came out. It needs a lot of balance. Has a lot that doesn't work with it. Me and the guys in the BPL have been playing that, but we're fighting ships roll the wrong way or point the wrong way. Point defenses aren't working. A lot of stuff just is not working at all. So, yeah, give that some time. Like some time to get that like all together and working correctly. But that's a game we've been sinking a lot of time in. I've been playing some Warno. That's good. It's like War Game Red Dragon, but a little bit more focused. Yeah, OpenRA is pretty good. That's always free.
Yeah, yeah. You've been playing Command & Conquer Remastered?
Yeah, a bit of that, yeah. Oh, and Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts.
Yeah. And Mafia as well.
The Mafia Remastered.
Mafia Remastered. It looks fucking solid, man. Yeah. It was really cool. Yeah, let's play Dune 2000 again. Phantom Brigade? You ever played that?
No.
I've never even heard of that.
Pablo is playing a little bit of it.
Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor are seriously fun games for nothing more than orc captains you can recruit to fight for you. Yeah, I watched somebody play it. I mean, it looks like a cool game, but it doesn't really look like something I would really be interested in playing myself. But it's a cool concept. It just didn't really bite me. Yeah, and they also have Tiberian Sun. Yeah, I loaded Tiberian Sun up just so I can watch the intro again. I love that fucking intro, dude.
It's solid. All the old Command & Conquer FMV shit was always top tier.
Yeah, James Earl Jones, Kane. Yeah, I also forgot James Earl Jones was even in Command & Conquer. As soon as he turned around, I was like, oh shit, there he is. The king himself.
With the death of AHS-9, the Great and Terrible, the Hubologists pose no real threat to us and our researchers. Well done. You have our gratitude. Would you like to speak to the Emperor?
Would you like to speak to the Emperor?
Yeah, let's take some mentats and try that again. Oh, no. I guess we're still too stupid. Oh, we're going through withdrawal from taking Mentats earlier, so let's wait a day.
Yeah, you just stand there for a whole day right in front of him. He's like,
Yes.
all right. Well, you did the job. Do you want anything? Just breathing noises coming out of the suit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Darth Vader.
You don't know if he's asleep in there. It's best not to.
Yeah, power armor can hold you up.
It could. You could just sit in there and poop.
Dude, that's the thing. Oh, yes.
Yes.
You have proven yourself to be a friend of the She. I believe I can trust you with our secrets. In the back room, you'll find the force field to the large computer has been turned off. Enter the password CSPDMSHR-S8. Who cares?
Shi Huangti is the mythical first emperor of China.
Ah. And you will find yourself connected to the Emperor computer. I hope you will prove useful to you.
The emperor is a computer?
Yes, it stores our history, our research, and projects, possibilities of the future. It's far better than any fallible human. Yet we temper its suggestions with our own knowledge of human nature.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm just here to guard Emperor Computer. You have business here?
Yeah.
He looks like a photographer or something. Identity confirmed.
Geolocation. Diagnostics.
Yeah, format.
We're doing it.
No way. Yeah,
No. Hang on.
it's functional.
Okay. Network scan. Physics.
What are you activating physics for?
Fuel and derivatives. Oh. Polymers. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Chemistry.
Scrombles is just looking at all the math that's going on in front of his face. And then he just starts eating something he found on the floor.
Yeah, so they're planning to make airplanes, and they're learning nuclear power and rebuilding space travel. Forecasting.
Emperor computer.
Okay.
Dude, this is the fastest computer I've ever seen.
It
straight up does look like something out of like Johnny Mnemonic, though.
Yeah, I have to know that I have to know that where the Enclave is first. They don't let you metagame this.
Oh.
So
You actually, as Scrombles, have to go find.
Yeah, we got to go to Navarro.
Encased? I don't believe I have. Have you tried a game called Encased?
Never
No.
heard of it.
Never even heard of it. No.
Nope.
Format him, says Relish Cakes. I need to do a format of Emperor Computer. Everyone loses their mind.
Look, it's just just doing some reformatting. I don't.
We're gonna
know what
just
the big
install a
deal
new
is.
OS.
Oh god, yeah, they don't keep backups apparently.
Yeah. Wait, I pushed all those updates out. What the fuck? You're telling me you didn't have any backups?
Scrombles EIT guy.
Yeah, delete tree.
All right, let's go. Fuck around in the wasteland a bit. We're gonna go to that raider base.
Yeah, there's 2 dolphins in that one. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's how we have like horsepower for cars. Maybe we should start doing that for computers. Dolphin power.
I think it should just be like woes. They're like, whoa.
How many woes a second?
Yeah.
The Emperor has been updated to Windows 11.
God. It's one fucking Windows version worse than the other. All right. Remember this place? Guess who's back? Back again.
What are we going down here for?
I'm gonna kill some raiders. Whoa. Oh, we fall down the pit. Who cares?
Oh, yeah, you're kind of heavy.
Yeah, remember-
Ow! I fell.
Yeah.
I think you just go right down. Like you'd grab the ladder and there'd just be sparks.
Yeah.
The friction just making it fucking burn.
Yeah.
Stepping over all the landmines.
Yeah, for no fucking damage. I'm wearing power armor.
Power armor's great.
I jammed the door.
No, we got to lumens to measure now.
There we go. Yeah, it'll tell you failed to pick. Like you jammed it and you can't do it, but you can keep trying again.
You know, disabling Cortana just feels like, you know, turning off like a nanny cam. You know what I mean? It just feels like it feels like Microsoft just has this window of their own into my computer.
Oh shit, those guys are still alive.
Amazingly.
Yeah, we're gonna go just punch them. They all
Alive at them.
She's like, he has said 4 curse words today. And I'm like, don't fucking tell me that, Cortana. What the fuck?
5.
Shit. I tried to build a machine to be Windows 8 back in 2016, but after realizing it would just be an actively degrading system. Damn. Pow. Scrombles punch. Wow.
Scrombles get knocked the fuck down.
But you got back up. You're fine.
Why are you guys still hanging out here? Vault City is kill. There's nothing to raid. Yeah, these guys are all, I want to be an airborne ranger. I want to live a life of danger.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
No. Scromble no swing that way.
Punch. Punch. My spleen. Take this. I know karate.
Yeah, we're a force of nature at this point.
Can't you just smash through it with your power armor? Yeah. We can smash through everything with power armor now.
With a suit of power armor, you can go anywhere you want.
Like, what car manufacturers do you think would make power armor?
Chrysler.
Yeah.
Chrysler power armor? Yeah, that would be
They make the
interesting.
cars in this game.
That's true. Maybe Ford.
I mean, we're not saying it has to be good power armor, right?
No, no, that's fair. It can be a little rusty, little rust bucket power armor, you know. Living out in the wasteland ain't cheap.
Au contraire.
No, it ain't cheap, man. You're gonna find nothing but rust unless you start coughing up some money, and everything's expensive.
Well, then money doesn't exist.
That's true. That is true. But, you know, this is actually a good point to stop on off if you're good to go, Goat.
Almost. I'm just looting shit.
You
Yeah.
got lots of good equipment.
Yeah.
And lots of early game good equipment.
Reasonable enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a certain vibe I get once I feel like the stream is at a good point to stop, you know? Because I feel like we all have like our energy, and then it just kind of, by the end of it, we're like, contemplative.
Well, this game can be a slog when it comes to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Especially when you're running stupid character like us.
Oh. You see a huge metal square thing with a nose on the front.
Hello, box, me Scrombles, who are you?
The thing doesn't answer.
Hello, me Scrombles, who are you?
The thing doesn't answer. twist its nose and it blows up. You turn the knob and the tiny door won't open.
Hello, box.
It doesn't open. Oh, wow. Black square thing with big nose.
No like.
No, like.
Daewoo power armor. Yeah. It would have like really sharp edges like a Gundam on it.
Of course.
Daewoo makes a shitload of ships and submarines that are incredibly sophisticated.
Yeah.
Their cars are the only thing that are cheap. They actually have heavy industry that's like world standard.
All right. Yeah. We can't. Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Like their power armor would look really sleek with like cool like.
It looked like an iPhone.
Yeah. It would look like he watches you silently.
Scrombles know like being given the silent treatment.
Shadow who walks was killed. Is that a good guy or a
I
bad
don't
guy?
fucking know. I honestly don't remember this guy.
He just killed some
Yeah.
guy who was just hanging out. Yeah, he was just hanging out down here. Can't be up to no good.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hope I don't lose my card going off this map.
No, your car's still
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
Thank goodness that the
There we
game.
go. We have broken the raider strength. They will no longer be able to aid this region. We gain 2,000 measly experience. Oh, we're only like 2,000 away from leveling up again.
Dude, that's awesome. All right, well, hey, Scrombles took care of the raiders. They don't have to be a problem anymore. Now you just have to go find the Enclave, and then you can go down and do what?
We'll finish the game basically.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it for tonight. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush, and I hope you guys had a good evening. I had a good time chatting with you
Yeah, man.
fellas.
Yep.
Just a
Bye.
nice, comfy evening at Scrombles with the lads. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. We'll be back again on Friday with more Hitman with Hatts and possibly some more Sherlock Holmes. So until then, you guys take care. Have a wonderful evening, and let's see. Let's put another thingy out here, huh? There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Take care, everybody.